What's up, guys? So I've been sitting here for the past few minutes, probably like 30 minutes, really just reflecting on what I've been doing. And it's honestly just like, it's like crystal clear now. Because I was watching this video by Layla Hamrozi, and she was really just breaking down like what are the key attributes to really just winning, right? And it's the first one, it was awareness, okay? It is breaking the pattern and really understanding, okay, why do I do the things I do? What is my pattern that I'm doing every single week that I don't even know? And one pattern that I have, I get a product, I'm consistent with the product. Sometimes I even drop it, so sometimes I'm not consistent. But if I am consistent, I'll make some money. Let's say I'll make between $600 to $800 in a month. And then I end up dropping the product because the amount of effort I put into the product didn't match my expectations. So what I do is I literally drop it because I think I should get a bigger reward for the amount of work I put into the product. So when the reality doesn't match my expectations, I get in my feelings, I drop it, find a new product, and think, okay, this product's gonna make me more money because I dropped it. Instead of, this is where I break my pattern, which is, okay, we get a product, we be consistent, we go viral, we then split test the video because I used to not even split test. So instead of just, okay, like getting in my emotions and dropping it, no, you split test it. Then you start doing new concepts. So you combine the split test with new concepts, see how that performs. If that performs well, you start split testing that, right? And then you start having, then I need to be having awareness. Okay, what is the watch time? What is the engagement? Are people sharing? Are people commenting? What is making the videos go viral? Like, it could be just purely on shares because they feel very related to the video, or it's very controversial. And then, okay, if I don't like the output, like a 1 million view video, I got $800 out of it. Okay, the product can convert really good, but it's the concept. What was the concept? If I'm doing the, okay, don't walk, run to McDonald's concept, that concept overall doesn't convert, even if you put CTA at the end. So I can't get in my feelings because I already knew that concept didn't convert. So why would I drop it? That was basically just a concept to boost my account, right? So now what am I gonna do? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start coming up with new original concepts. This is where niche research comes in play, where it's like, okay, what are some niche text hooks that I could put to do the winning attributes that I already know works? So for the viral video, let's say I got a viral video in the story concept, there has to be one winning concept. It could be the sound that I used, it was very niched. It could be the text hook that I used, it could be the hand movements I used. And the thing is, I split test that video, find out which one of those variables went viral. Okay, now that I take that winning variable and put it to a new concept, right? If that new concept doesn't work, I keep just trying, right? It's not necessarily failing, you're just seeing what works and what doesn't work. So that's where I'm at. And then once I find out what works, then you split test that. And it's all just about split testing, finding new things. And in the end, I'm just gonna have a system and know, okay, this video is gonna go viral. It's not. Like, I'm gonna know what goes viral and what doesn't, because I just know what works because I've just been doing so much split testing, so much testing on new videos, new creatives, new things, and always just staying in the market of what is my target audience talking about. Okay, let's say I'm running a book, for example, and I'm running a book and it's in the cat niche, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look in the cat niche, see what text hooks are doing well. I did this for one of my products and it actually went viral on IG. Okay, I looked at each video, right? I see what text hooks caused engagement, what made them start talking, right? So I look in the comments, see if it's bad engagement, see if it's good engagement. If I want bad engagement, I'll take the text hook. Then I'll use that for my winning hand movements, for my winning sounds, and we'll just see how it goes. If it doesn't work, okay, maybe we could try the text hook with different hand movements, different sounds. If that goes well, okay, good. Now we have a proven text hook. And, well, I wouldn't say proven, but we know this text hook works pretty good and it caused engagement. So I already knew what was going to happen because I was aware of what type of text hook I was going to put, just because I was aware of my niche research. So after I do that, it's basically just doing that over and over again until we have a basic solid line of, okay, this works, this works, this works. And then it's all just about like testing all of those things and combining them. So if I have like 3 winning concepts with 3 winning sounds, 3 winning text hooks, three winning hand movements, I'm just gonna combine those. So like 1 winning text hook, then you get the 3rd winning sound, and then the 2nd winning hand movement, and then just like combining those. So it's like I just had like an awareness, and I just grabbed the camera to say this because it's just like I think it's honestly crazy, and it makes so much sense. And really just seeing my pattern on paper, and I can't even get my feelings about anything because at the end of the day, this was all my fault. And since I was in a pattern for so long, it was so hard to drop the pattern because I've just been doing this from the start to the beginning. But now it's like, okay, this makes so much sense. And it's like everything I need to win is already inside of me. It's really just applying those key principles into real life. So, yeah. And then I also have triggers for me to end a product. So let's say I've been running a product for like 2 weeks, right? Let's say I put my all, or what I think is effort, into the videos, and sometimes I'm not even consistent with days. I'll do like 1 video, 2 videos. Sometimes I'll be hyped and do 3 videos. And then let's just say I think that's so much effort. Let's say I get a viral video, gets 500k views, then I get like $500. In my head, I'm like, oh, that's so bad. I put all this effort into just getting $500, instead of looking at, oh shoot, I just went viral. Now there's something I did right. It could be the sound, the text hook, the hand movements. It could be the pacing. It could be one of those. So now instead of just crying about it and being, I'm not gonna say that crybaby about it, I need to look at, okay, what is actually happening, get my emotions out of the picture, really focus on my inputs. The inputs are the biggest things. And really look at, okay, this video went viral. Now we're going to split test every single thing. And I think just honestly, just writing this down on paper, low-key helped me so much. Because now it's like, okay, like I know what to do. It's like I'm not doing it because I'm letting my emotions override what's actually happening. And then also really looking at the analytics, right? If the watch time is good, that means I did something good with the visuals. The visuals were good. They were aesthetic. Like, it was good to watch, right? Now, when I have a good text hook, I want to look at the engagement, right? If the engagement is good, I have good comments, good shares. People feel related to it. They want to share it to their friend. It could be controversial, and they start commenting, and they start getting mad. Or it could be something that they liked, right? And they're like, oh my gosh, like, I want this. This is so cool. So there's something I did good with the text hook. And it's like, yeah, just breaking all that down really was just like a huge thing for me, because it's like I know this, but sometimes I don't take a couple minutes to just sit down and really understand what is happening. Like, I always think I need to be working every single second of the day instead of just stopping for a minute and just really focusing on what I'm doing. So every week, what I'm going to be doing now is by the end of Sunday, I'm going to be looking at my inputs. Forget outputs. Like, outputs are out of the picture. My inputs. Okay, was I consistent with the product every single day, right? Was I looking for new concepts? If I did go viral, did I split test it correctly? Did I do niche research? Did I target my niche correctly? Did I ask questions about certain things? Was I putting my all into every video? Was I standing out? Was I being different? Was I just copying one-to-one? Like, these are the questions that I need to be asking myself instead of just thinking, oh, how much money did I make this week? Like, no, you can't even, I can't even have the audacity to ask myself that if I only recorded for 30 minutes a day and barely put effort. Like, all because I'm doing what I think is work and then scrolling on my phone and doing useless things doesn't mean I'm going to make money. Like, the most important things are the important inputs. And the most important inputs are recording, editing, and researching. That's like the most important things. And then like other stuff. But those are like the 3 most important things that I need to be doing on a daily basis. And it's like, if I don't do those most important things, I can't even have the audacity to look at, oh, how much money I made. That makes no sense. Because if I haven't done the main attributes to do what I have to do to win, why am I asking about how much money I made? So, yeah. And then I made a plan on what I'm going to start doing. and once I get in those situations, what I'm going to be doing. So, right. So, another point I was going to make is when I do start making money, I think I went over this, but basically is $100 is better than $0. Like, I remember I would literally get sad for making like $100 in a day over like by making like decent views, because I think honestly watching all these channels look at, oh, I got 100K views and got $10,000 in sales, and then you compare that to your views and your sales, you feel bad about yourself, and then you start thinking, oh, let's drop this product and find a different product. But it's like, no, once you drop that product, you're not going to make anything. So I think always keeping in my mind, okay, a couple $100 or even $20, $50 is better than $0 at the end of the day. So don't stop running it all because you see different results, right? And let's say you're running that product and you're running the second product. The second product starts making you money. Okay, now you're starting to get those $800,000 days. And that's where you start getting the results, my desired results that I want. So it's like I need to stop comparing, start looking at the bigger picture, start looking at, okay, what is actually happening? I can't keep comparing myself to certain things, you know? And I also gotta look at the concept, because so many people have ingrained in my head a product converts at this, but there's no specific amount of product converts per mil. That's stupid, right? If you're selling, let's say a weed product, right, and you did a concept with dogs or like something that has nothing to do with the niche, and it got 1 million views and it converted $100 per mil. But if let's say you have Snoop Dogg in the video, or like something crazy and actually targeting like stoners and stuff, you're going to get way more conversions than the other one. So it's like, it's really not about how much the product converts, it's about how much the concept converts. How much, let's say if you have like a certain product and you could change the niche, how much does the niche convert with that concept? So yeah, that's what I'm really ingraining in my head now. And yeah, also very high quality videos too, because I realize every time I try a new concept, my quality of videos go down because I haven't seen somebody do it, because I'm a visual learner, so I have to see it. So it's really taking a few minutes before I film to know what hand movements I'm doing, what background I'm going to do, and really understanding what I'm going to do first before actually doing it, to get the highest quality videos and the smoothest type of video that I want. And then I'm not done with the video, but what she was talking about is aptitude. So basically acquiring the skills and knowledge and abilities necessary to overcome challenges and problems. So basically what I just said right now, reflecting on what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. I'm saying this to myself, I'm not even saying this to y'all, but reflecting what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis at the end of the day, and then at the end of the week, see, okay, if I did all the inputs and if I did all the inputs, there has to be something that I have to change about the inputs. Not necessarily about the whole thing. If I'm doing the inputs that I need to do, then I have to change something about the inputs. So let's say I made every single day of the week, I did one-on-one videos. Okay, instead of doing one-on-one videos, next week I'm going to start doing original content. So and every single video I was doing one-on-one. The next week I'm going to do, if I'm making 2 videos per day for the product, I'm going to do one one-on-one video, one original video. Then we're going to reflect the end of that week and see how that works. So it's just like not staying in the same spot thinking I'm doing the right things, because on my whole journey of this, it was literally just that, doing the same exact thing every single week and not truly looking at what I've done for that week. And that's like the biggest thing for me, is really just reflecting and noticing what I'm doing, because I was just like in this stuck loop, like same thing every single day. And it's like when I would reflect, it wasn't the right reflection. It would be like, I don't even know. I have the notebooks in my closet, and yeah, that's what I learned